ready for 4 quiz nights already, and we're doing the same thing again. It's boring. I'm not going because it's just I've done it before.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but like that's what they like. They like organising quizzes and games nights, and it's not my favourite thing to just do that all the time. But I have done over the years when I could get to their house. They did a quiz night, and it went on for hours. Quiz night, and I thought, oh God, you know. But I went, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you did your part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I hear that they're having a quiz night, and I can't go. I'm not too bothered because I don't particularly like that sort of thing.
Yeah, but at least they could message, say, look, I know we cannot come,
Yeah.
I know you have your problems, but we're just having a quiz night, I wish you were here.
Yeah.
You know, these little things would make the
That
difference.
would be nice. It'd be nice to hear that type of thing. Yeah, rather than just hear from Simon, oh, I went to their house and they had a quiz night, yeah, just stuff like that. So, but yeah, I just think. By the way, when I leave you a message on the phone, sometimes afterwards I just think, oh, I wish I was a bit more cheerful. Like I might have ended with, oh, I'll see you later, bye. It's quite monotone. At the end, it's quite like, I like to think that I can finish with, oh, and looking forward to seeing you later, bye. You know, I like to, if I can, but sometimes, just so you know, sometimes if I leave a message that seems to end quickly with a, and oh, I've got to go, so that's bye. If I suddenly end it abruptly, it's because I'm in pain.
I know. You don't need to explain it.
And I've tried to, maybe I've suddenly got to just go and sort my pain out, you know.
You don't have to explain that to me, James. I know exactly.
Yeah. I feel I'm like almost in the middle of something, and I just say, I end it really quick.
No.
It's because I've suddenly had a bit of an attack, and I've got to just go and move. If I'm sat in the chair and my back starts hurting, I've got to move it. You know what I mean? But sometimes I don't get a warning. It just comes on.
You don't need to explain that to me at all, James.
Yeah, but you know me. I mean, other people who should know me, they just seem to look the other way and say, I don't understand why you've not run me for a few weeks anyway. So it's like, yeah.
That's with you, James. There's only few people that I really message in these days. You know? And it's a short message, as I say, you don't have to do that chatting for all day long. But at least if you think of a person, why not send him a quick message? Hey, how you doing? Hope you are doing well, blah, blah, blah. That's it. It's good enough.
It's nice to, it's not about, should I ring that person? Like, oh, I don't need to phone him because I was going to ask him something, but I don't need to ask him anymore. Oh, I won't bother phoning him. But like, you're not just phoning him for yourself.
Yeah.
Some people don't get that. You're phoning somebody for them, you know what I mean? As well.
But that's when people
they start.
Yeah, that's what it should be. Exactly.
Yeah. You should be asking them genuinely how they are. And I mean, I always think it's nice that you remember what I've said. Like if I said tonight, oh, I'm doing something in 3 days' time, you'll message me and say, oh, I hope it went well. You know, let me know what they said, and you show that you've remembered what it was I said.
Yeah.
And other people, I just never get that. They can't remember what I said. You know, that's all. They might even say, oh, on Wednesday, I'm doing so and so. You could like maybe watch it on TV, and I'm thinking, you know, Wednesday I'm in Birmingham. Like they've not even remembered. I'm going to Birmingham. You know what I mean? Like or whatever Friday it was. But yeah, some people.
I have that with my friends all the time, James. You know, telling them, oh, I'm gonna have a surgery on my knee. A month later, hey, how you doing? It's the only time I don't see you. Yeah, because I had a surgery on my knee. Oh, really? When was that?
Yeah.
Well, it was the day after when I told you I was gonna have a surgery.
Yeah.
You know, so I told you on Wednesday I would have a surgery on Thursday, and of course, a month later you still don't remember. And you didn't even send that. Like, when I had my surgery, James, I had strangers coming to me, but the friends who I knew for over 20 years, none of them were there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and I was like, you know what?
Mhm.
But it takes like years before you start realizing what life is about for you. And then you start seeing what these people are doing for their lives. And sometimes, as I say, when they go away, they leave your life, sometimes it's a blessing.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, even though we think, oh, I'm losing a friend here. No, you are getting a chance to meet different people because these people who are around, they are not giving you anything.
Yeah, you're right. You've got energy and time for meeting new people.
Yeah. So now that's what I decided to do for my life. So no, some of my friends, I don't see you for a long time. Well, I'm in the same place, the number is the same, email address is the same, social medias, they are all the same. I live in the same address, I'm driving maybe different car, but you will recognize me, you know. But I don't buy that story and say, well, sorry, I was a little bit busy. Well, everybody's busy, everybody's working, everybody's doing something. So yeah, carry on being busy.
Yeah, sometimes, like you said once before, it's nice to just get home and put a movie on and just relax, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just watch some film on the TV, a bit of escapism. And like when we were younger, when we were kids, that's what we like doing when we were kids, you know what I mean? Just relaxing, doing something quite interesting. Like, you don't have to do anything too impressive. You don't have to go shopping and buy something. Then you can say, hey, look at this that I've bought. You don't need that, you know what I mean?
Yes, most of my friends, when they go out, they are like in Power Money, Hugo Boss, Calvin Klein, you know, all the sort of things. When I go out, James, I'm just like, I'm going out. I just want to see people. I just want a cup of drinks. I want to have a conversation. I don't care if my shoes I bought in a second-hand shop. I don't care if I went to the Primark to get my T-shirt. But for a lot of people, they have, as I keep saying to myself all the time, there's a lot of poor people in there, very poor people. The only thing they have in life is money. Because they don't even have one friend to share their emotions with. They don't have no one, so they have to buy all the most expensive things to show off. So people will look at them and say, "Oh, you look good. Oh, this is expensive." And I had friends like this.
I was standing on the platform at Birmingham Station, waiting for the train, and I'm not kidding. A group of girls came and stood nearby. Oh, and the smell. I mean, beautiful smell, but I just thought, this is on the platform, and the smell had lingered over. I just thought, how much perfume have they put on for it to have gone from where they were all the way down the platform to where I was standing?
Yeah.
And they were like literally swimming in perfume. And there were a group of girls, and I just thought,
in 2 hours time they are all going to be soaked in alcohol.
And their parents must have bought them the perfume. They weren't old enough really to be working and paying for that much perfume all the time. But they're obviously on a night out in Birmingham, and I just thought, mummy and daddy will have paid for that. And I just thought, how much money are they? Just all they were interested in was that, you know what I mean? And like, Eve was with me, and it was really nice. She said she enjoyed spending the day with me. She said you're nice company, and she enjoyed it and said, I'll go again with you to another appointment sometime. And I thought that was really nice. You know,
that's nice of you.
And she said genuinely, she really was, you know, like, because I didn't want us to be making it up, you know, but I don't think she would have made it up. I think she genuinely did enjoy it.
She would not go second time with you if she didn't enjoy it the first time. No?
You're right,
You know, people like this we should be, you know, having around us. Like for example, you see that other fellow who I go to massage, you were talking to him, Shane. Oh, you know, the more you start interacting with people, the more you start learning about those people. You know, and he was just saying they live in a caravan. You know, like some American, like a big caravan.
I thought they mentioned that,
Yeah, they do live in a caravan. They are very happy. Only two of them, not many people around, and you know, he does not drink much. She does not drink much. They have like a very quiet life. Few dogs, few dogs, few horses. You know, he has his workshop in there, a few cars. You know, doing what he likes. You know, but he was saying the one thing what he wants is distance from his family. You know, because one day I need a joke because I say, oh, your treatment hurts a lot. And I say, well, why you complain? Your mother never complained when she was giving the birth to you, and probably she had much more pain. And his answer was, well, I hope she did. I hope it hurt as hell. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But when you hear these kind of things, you're like, right, I'm not gonna push this conversation.
No.
But if the person already said something, maybe he just wants to speak about it. But and then all the time when I go there, we speak about different topics. And then one day I said, right, Sean, it's been a while since I was coming here, so would like to tell me something about your life, where all these problems has been happening, with your body.
Yeah.
So, well, I had a few accidents, and then the way I was grew up, and then he mentioned something like his family does not know where he lives. He does not see the family for 7, 8 years. Because apparently the father is just an asshole, the mother, according to him,
Yeah.
And apparently they are billionaires. And as he was saying, look, I don't even want anything from the heritage. They can keep their money, can take their money to hell with them. I don't need nothing from them. I just want distance. Because they always treat me bad in the house. They neglect me, they treat me bad. So I want to keep distance, So I'm happy where I am here. The problem they know I'm North Yorkshire because I have an uncle or an auntie who lives somewhere nearby who he sees time to time.
Yeah.
Where they say, the parents are so rich, and he don't even want 1 penny from that money. And then I said, right, I'm not gonna get into it because I don't know what was his story until he tells me more about it. But apparently he was like neglected for his entire life, and then the parents was like treating him like shit according to him. But yeah, and then you start saying, sometimes it's not about the money. You just want to have some
peace.
Yeah. And I've met so many people, like people without any sort of money, like really poor. But they will get an empty pan, they're gonna turn it around, they're just gonna do some drumming in the pans, they're just gonna get like a lid and do some drums in the lid, and they are happy, even having nothing. Like material, let's put on that way. But they're still happy.
I mean, I've been happy with Mum staying here, and trying to enjoy it, and at times I've struggled a lot and felt frustrated, but we've had some nice times as well.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I think this Christmas has been better than last Christmas. And my mum said, I don't think it has, And
really?
She doesn't think it has. Like for me, for my pain, she says.
Well, because of your brother.
Maybe, I don't know, but I think in a way she's right because I could drive last year.
Yeah.
This year I'm struggling to drive the car, so more than even last year. So I think in some ways I've got worse, but in some ways I've got better. And I think I'm not as tense. My shoulders and muscles are not as tense, and I think that I've learnt better ways to cope. In myself, I'm better. Call it mentally and whatever. I'm in a better place than last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, but maybe my sacrum is not worse.
Oh well.
But some of the things have got better. So, yeah. So she just said you can't drive as easily as you could last year. So, and I can't go for a walk without being in agony. I can't do that as easily as last year. So I think in some ways she's right, but in some ways no. I'm still thinking I'm better in some ways than I was last year.
Yeah. But comparing everything what you have done the entire year.
To be positive, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward, I'm trying to be positive, and even if I am worse than last year, then I'm trying to focus on the positives. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm definitely better than I was the year before that. Definitely. But I suppose I can't sit on a chair until later in the day. I mean, that's worse, you know what I mean? But I'm hoping it won't be forever, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, the stuff won't be forever, Jim. Just like, as we know, some of the days we feel better, some of the days we feel worse. But we're never gonna go back like in the bottom of the line, like we won't swear. You know?
No.
Even though there are days or weeks when we are like, you know, it's not on you. Sometimes I think like, oh God, this is a bit too much. What's happening now? You know, I could have a break, and then something else comes, and then you are not so great, but you need to be strong because there's something else coming up, and you always need to keep the positivity. You know, because you know the storms are coming. Like for example, this year, how many episodes you had when you would believe you would not be able to cope with the situation, like your mother's operation, for example. When you were traveling, going to Whitby, coming back here, bring your mother, going there, going to complete different places,
Yeah.
sort her apartment, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah. It's not that I had to do it. I really was better at
Yeah.
that time. You know, yeah. I just
Now, can you imagine if you had a bad episode on that moment?
yeah, I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it. I mean, like when she went in hospital, I couldn't go and see her. So it wasn't that I just pushed through and I just had to be strong and snap out of it and put her first. I actually couldn't get there, you know. So yeah, I do agree that there is a mental side to things. I do agree, but when you've got a huge physical problem, that's part of it as well.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It is.
it's so yeah. I mean, my friend Eve is a big believer in mental health because she suffers from anxiety, and so to her, she likes to say, and don't forget the mental side of it, James. All the time, she has to say that.
Well, she's
It
right.
makes her feel better
Yeah.
as well because she knows more about that side of things than physical. So just like I say to her, well, you might have had a bit of a bad week, Eve, but maybe you said that you've not felt very well this week. You've been really down for some reason, and then you said you just felt dizzy the other day, really dizzy. And I said it might be something to do with your feet because you said you've had trouble with your feet as well. Remember? And she's like, no, I felt dizzy because I was just in a mess with myself. I was just not in a good place. So it's almost like me saying, but there's a physical side to it as well. But I think it doesn't make as much sense adding the physical. Like it's either physical and mental, or maybe it just is mental. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, everything what we do, everything physically, our mind is there as well, James. You know, there's no way for us to escape from what's happening at the moment.
Yeah.
Some days we feel bad, and then for the days when we feel bad, if we give in, it's going to be bad for another week. Yeah. At least keeping the positivity, at least you know you feel bad today, but you are hoping tomorrow is going to be a better day, it's going to be a different day.
Yeah.
You know, and then you start controlling your breathing, what you are eating, because you are making things to be better. So somehow you might improve, you know, the following days what comes. But some people, they just give up. They just say, oh, the day is so bad, the day is so shit, I'm just going to lie down and complain all day long.
Yeah, and then it's like, and at the end of the day, I feel even stiffer now today. I don't know why. What do you mean you don't know why? You really just sat on your backside all day again.
All that I believe, James, is what we do today. Tomorrow we're going to see the consequence of our actions. If we look for something good will come. If you just give up and then we try to complain the words.
To me, do you think you'll ever be able to go to the Lake District again and walk, go for a nice walk by the lakeside?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was really pessimistic all the time, I would say, oh, no, them days are over. You know what I mean? But, like, I wouldn't say that, like, even if I was in the middle of a back spasm right now, I would still be saying, I'm hoping I can one day. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it won't be too late, it will be soon as well. I really do. I'm still hoping that I can take my mum to the Lake District this year, right? I think we both enjoy it, and stay maybe overnight, maybe not Centre Park because that's an adventure place, and really, everything's too far away. You stay in a lodge, and you have to walk to get to the main place to buy a coffee. It's too much, you know what I mean? You've got to think if you're having a bad time, you've got to prepare for that. Worst case scenario. So maybe going to stay to bed and breakfast might be better, because then you're sleeping and eating in the same building.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to keep it simple and think of worst case scenario. And a place that's right near, when you walk out the door, you can see the lake, you can see the mountain. So if you can't do anything else but sit in the garden of the bed and breakfast and then go home afterwards,
Yeah.
that's it. I don't want to be like staying somewhere, you would get in the car and travel 10 miles to be able to see the mountains. I would come back and say, well, we got to the bed and breakfast, I was in agony, we didn't get in the car again until we came home, I didn't even see one mountain. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having to hope that I can walk and drive. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and plan where we literally stay at a place that's, you know, you literally are where you need to be already. Yeah. That's the plan. But I feel like I want to do it sooner rather than later because mum's getting older, I might be getting worse, whether I like it or not. So yeah, I just want to create a memory, you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly.
And have no regrets, you know, as well.
Yeah, well, that's my idea for Brazil next year. Because some friends would say to me, "Oh wow, you have just been to Brazil last year. Why do you want to go again?" My mother is 80. She will be 82 this year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it by the time I get there. If my parents will still be alive, I don't know if I'm gonna be alive by the time when I go.
You might. I mean, heaven forbid, but you might twist your ankle,
Yeah.
and you can't go the year after when you planned.
Exactly.
So then it's another year as well because of that. You know, there might be another health scare. You know, like a lockdown. Probably not. But
Who knows?
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So rather than just think, I'll leave it till the year after next, and I'll definitely go then. There's no definitely, is there?
No. And I know exactly.
And you want to go now? Why not?
If I go there, I won't be doing nothing. I'm not gonna go with my mother to the park. I'm not gonna go to the forest. I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'm just gonna be there in the house. You know, she's gonna be doing some works in the house, probably cooking, doing some cleaning. But I don't care. I just want to spend some time with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, because people say, well, I went to the beach, I went to travel here and then. And I say, well, yeah, if that's what you want, you know, there's nothing wrong in it. What I want, I just want to go and spend time with my parents, you know. And when I say spending time, I don't want to go and take them to the beach, because that's not what they want.
No, they want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
They just want to sit there in the chair in the snow, you know, just to see the sun going down, you know, having a cup of coffee, you know, talking about whatever. Simple, absolutely simple.
Yeah.
You know, the only money we spend is gonna be going to the shop, buy some beers and buy some meat.
And if you did force them into the car and took them somewhere and made them do something, they would be happy. They would be happy. They'd just think, I wish we could have. You would go back to England and they'll just think, I wish we could have just seen him like normally. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, for some of people who want to do something different, of course they're entitled to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know?
By the way, you know the scalemetrics for maths?
Oh yeah.
I just wondered. I think the one that I got, you can design different courses.
You can.
And
So when was that? I think it was on Saturday. I think it was on Saturday. He keeps saying, I want my cars from Christmas. I want my cars from Christmas. And I'm like, what do you mean your cars from Christmas? My speedy car from Christmas. And I'm like, okay, but what do you mean? Oh, the one I got from Santa on Christmas. And I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? And then, oh, of course, is that what you want? Oh yeah, let's build it. And I just put on the floor, and he keeps going there like half an hour later. I can't do that. I can't do it, it's not working. I said, okay, man, let's do it together. And then I saw the box I can do like complete different ways. We put like on top of the chairs, we go around the table, you know, on the sofa, we just climb it up, and the cars just go right to the roof.
Yeah.
So sometimes I play that more than what he does, actually.
I just thought it's for maths, but I thought if it does 9 different courses or something, then you'll enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
It'll give you help you take your mind off things when you get home from work.
Oh, it does, yes.
And
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, no, like since Christmas, he was playing with that like 5, 6 times with that toy.
Mm-hmm.
When with the other ones, it's like he's more like now. What to say? Let's go outside. Yeah, let's go outside. Let's do something out there. When he comes back home, let's watch TV or let's paint. He likes drawing,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's learning the phonetics for the words. He's learning what you call that? When they're learning the words, like
the sounds.
yeah,
Is it phonetics or?
it's phonetics. But
There's another word.
there's
isn't
another word. Yeah,
Yeah.
just I can't remember now. So he got the book number 7 now, which say a word like bath, like 4 full or 5 full words into it. Sink, ring, and then he goes like R E or re e ring, and it's like how does it work actually? Because I don't follow it, but that's how it's learning at school. And like that's quite interesting because that's make me improve my English. You know?
Yeah.
So it's quite nice, yeah. And then when you go for the toys, as I said, where's my speed cars or where's my rainbow, whatever he calls it.
Oh yeah. Just remind me again, is this like a trigger point?
No, I'm just looking for some muscles in here.
Some tightness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the muscle, when it gets to this area, there is plenty of muscle there, but they are quite deep, and to get deep in there is quite hard.
Yeah.
But there are some points around this area here.
Yeah. Because before Christmas, it was quite. It was this leg, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I think it's because I've pushed against the wall a lot. I am trying not to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel I've gained a bit more muscle mass.
Well, they are much stronger than what they used to be, I can tell, a lot stronger. That's why sometimes I go here and say, oh, there's something wrong. Oh, no, it's just muscles. But because, as you said, you are developing some new muscles in there, and it's some things which...
Yeah, they're tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of them, they are quite deep, so you need to go quite deep. But I don't want to put you in too much pain, you are already in pain, so I just want to work around them.
But that machine I bought, I think is really good. That I've got in my gym room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that building up the muscles around where the back is a problem, I think is always good, you know. Like if you've got a knee problem, but you build up your leg muscles, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to do that. So it's I think my breathing has improved because I don't complain about it as much. I did really feel like I was restricted a lot, and that seems to have.
Are you still taking the CBD?
Yes.
Do you feel any difference when you take it?
Yeah. I feel, well, I mean, I'm doing a lot of things at once. So, like, I've been doing the exercises on the machine. I've been, like, tutoring less than normal. I've been stretching in different ways. I've been taking the CBD. And I've been changing a lot of things. My mum's more understanding. So she'll come upstairs and sit upstairs more than in the previous years. I've tried to come and sit down here a little bit, and then I've got so bad I've had to go upstairs, and we've then argued because I'm in agony, and you know, so we've got a better balance this Christmas. So the lots of things have got better. So if you said what's like, because some people say don't change 5 things at once because you won't know which one it is that's made you better. I think it's a combination of all those things together.
That's what I believe, James. A combination of everything will gonna make you feel better. Yeah. Of
So,
course, some days you're gonna feel bad, and then you might think, "Oh, did I do anything wrong?" No, it's just.
yeah.
Ah, yeah, this.
So yeah, I think so. I mean, um, I've tried to change my sleeping position a little bit
Mm-hmm.
as well. So I've tried to keep the heating on in the house more, so I'm not having a cold day. So yeah, I do think that it's helped. I mean, the thing is, sometimes if I take too many painkillers, I fall into a false sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
And so I haven't taken it every day. I've had a day where I haven't taken any to see how am I if I don't. So, and the same with ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've had a day where I've not taken ibuprofen, but I've taken CBD, or I've taken the other way around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to become too dependent.
Dependent on it, yes.
So, yeah, I'm trying to vary what I'm taking
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. So like some days I'll take the CBD gummies again, and just I feel I can take that.
So which one you take? Is it the gummies or the pills?
I took the pill when you told me, and I felt the next day like I was in a lot of pain the next day. I felt okay when I took it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it got to later in the day after, I just suddenly had a lot of pain, and I thought, oh no. So I didn't
And then you didn't take
another.
again.
I didn't take. I know you said to take another one, but I didn't take another one that day. I just was worried that my body was like.
That was the effect when the
thinking-
CBD went away and then the pain came. So
I thought so, yeah.
that was the time for you to take another one, and you didn't. If that is a painkiller, it must. That's the time when you need to take it, buddy.
Yeah, I was worried that like, if I take it and I'm like, if I take it and then it's hard to explain, but I don't want to just keep taking ibuprofen every single day of the week.
Yeah.
3 times a day, because I could, and I'll probably feel better. But if I then stop taking it, suddenly I'll find out I'm so much worse.
Yeah.
So like pushing against the wall. Like I've been pushing more against the wall, but I've managed it fine. But then all of a sudden, I find that I've done a lot of damage pushing against the wall because I thought I was doing fine, but I've been on like 3 ibuprofen and CBD gummies every day.
Yeah.
So then suddenly, when I have a day when I don't take all those things, oh God, I'm in agony.
Well, stop the gummies and take the blue one.
Right.
Okay. And then, as you say, if you felt good when you took it, and the next day you feel in pain after some time, that was the time when you should have taken another one. It's 1 a day.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe take one
I
tonight.
wanted to take one when I wasn't in agony.
Yeah.
When I get to a point where I'm in agony, I worry.
That's when you need to take it, because it's a painkiller.
I know, but if I sleep in bed at night, relaxing, thinking, oh, everything's fine, or having a good time, and I wake up the next morning in agony.
Well, you don't have to consider like, I'm going to take it in the
I'd rather take it in the day, in the morning, rather than take it before bed. Because like in bed, I just feel, the more I relax in bed, the worse I am the next day.
So take it in the morning. Take when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Every morning, take when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time when it comes in the night when you go to bed, you're going to be careful, and then you're going to see how.
Yeah, it's a good idea that. Yeah.
Take the one when you wake up in the morning, and then you see.
Yeah. I have a lot of things I take in the morning sometimes. So I've got like vitamin D, glucosamine, ibuprofen. I just have all of those in the morning. Sometimes I take the magnesium as well.
Yeah.
If I have a banana and things like that, I don't take the magnesium as well. So, but if I'm not having a banana or anything, I'll take the magnesium.
But take the magnesium even having a banana. There's no much more supplements you're gonna get out of the banana as much you're gonna get in the tablets. And your supplements, they won't make any harm.
Mm-hmm.
They won't make any harm.
Yeah.
It will make a harm if you stop taking things what your
Yeah.
body needs.
Yeah.
You know.
I suppose I just want to get to a point where I find a pattern where I think, oh, the problem is my muscles are weak and they're not activated, and then if I can get them activated more, that can be great.
Yeah, but to activate them, you need to make sure you're not going to be in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Taking those things, taking those tablets may take the pain away at least for some time when you can do the exercise. And then you'll be a sequence when your muscle gets stronger and you'll be no need for them anymore.
Yeah.
But only time when your body actually needs it, which is now, just take them. As I say, James, every day, believe it or not, I take my creatine, you know, and when my creatine is finished, because I need to give a break so the body won't be dependent on it and can start producing it. And then I change, so I get some beetroot powder and some, what's the name? Glycerin, something like that, which I mix with the and it helps a lot with the blood circulation. I feel strong when I go to work. By the end of the day, I'm like, oh. But at least when I'm at work, it's helped me to keep it going.
Yeah.
You know. But if I don't take it, I'm gonna be in pain at work, and I'm gonna be even worse when I get back home.
Yeah.
So you know. Well, I won't do much work on the hamstring because the hamstring is like, okay, but here is tight.
Right. Yeah.
Here is tight.
Mm-hmm.
So. Well, yeah, the hamstring, look.
It feels quite tight, the hamstring.
Yeah, but it's not the hamstring. There's no.
It's the sciatic nerve, maybe.
There is a muscle down there, but it's not the hamstring. This one here is a bit tight. But the
Yeah.
hamstring, no, look.
Yeah.
But here is tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm always better later in the day though, as well.
Yeah.
Like, in a way, I was struggling when I came to Tadcaster. I was struggling that day, even though it was later on. But normally in the day, later in the
but
day,
you had a lot on that week.
Yeah, I did.
You went to Whitby, you had your mum. You know, it was a lot happening.
It was, yeah. I wasn't good at my mum's birthday party either.
Yeah, well, you're telling me.
You know, like if I thought I might be okay there, and then I might struggle when I came to your thing, and then, but no, I was bad at my mum's birthday. I really was.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you messaged me I remember when you were saying you're not feeling good and you are not sure when you will come back home on Thursday or on Friday, depends how you will feel.
I nearly missed it, you know.
Yeah.
I remember sort of, and really I got changed, and I should have just turned up. Like, I tried to dress smart to come, and I didn't know what you'd organised in a way, but I really, afterwards, I just thought, I wish I'd just turned up in my shorts.
Oh, you could have done.
I know, because I feel I'm more comfortable, even if it's cold.
It was what I told you, feel free, come however you want.
Yeah, so...
No, so yeah, I was trying to make another one in March, but when I was looking to the dates, I want to make it on the 14th of March, but the place has been booked. So the availability they gave to me was 21st of March, but 21st of March, I have an event in Grantham, and I'm going to be cooking in Grantham too. Yeah. So I have classes to lead, I'm going to be cooking at home to take the food over there, and once I'm there, I'm going to have to set the kitchen, and there are about 5-6 people help me in the kitchen in there, so I just need to bring the main meal. Look, that's the food, that's how to serve, that's what you need, enjoy it. So I won't be serving no one, I'll just cook and deliver the food. You know, I like my catering business apart, but it's going to be more like friendly, way, not like into a business, you know. Yeah. Well, yeah, and then I'll see the dates to make another one, because I'm going to be there on the 25th of this month and 21st of next month, but it's going to be just for a few hours to do some classes with my students. Yeah. You know, but there are a lot of burgers from my catering trailer, which is in my freezer, and I need to make some space in the freezer for other things, so I may just take everything in there and get rid of it.
Yeah, I just felt on the day I came, I couldn't really mingle very well and talk to people. My mum chatted to one or two people more,
Yeah.
but I was literally just,
Don't worry. Jay.
trying to. I just spent all most of my time thinking, what should I do? Like, should I sit on the floor? Should I go outside? What should I do? And just, it takes the distraction, you know.
Yeah.
And you can't just relax and be
Enjoy,
normal
yeah.
or something, you know. So, yeah. Like, I didn't really speak to your wife either. You know, like, she disappeared off somewhere. And, like, I would have talked to her, I would have gone and found her and chatted to her. But I didn't, because I was uncomfortable, you know.
I think I chatted her once or twice on that day. She was all the time running after Max.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I want to have a drink. My friends came here and I want to sit down with my friend. Okay, go sit down. So she was there like 5-10 minutes. Oh, where's Max? I said, where's Max? He's playing there. Oh, I'm going to check on him. And that was it.
Yeah.
That was our conversation that day.
Yeah.
Like Shane was saying exactly the same. He won't talk more to other people, so but his back was not so great. So he just sat. And then apart of talking to you, he was just with his girlfriend sat on the side because
they sat on the sofa.
yeah, he was complaining something about his teeth because he pulls his teeth out. He don't go to the dentist, so he pulled one out, but the root was still there, so it was ache. So he was eating it,
Right. Oh.
and then I prepared some food for him to take home because he couldn't eat much while he was in there. So that's where it's tight, not hamstring waist here, but for this, for the tendons being hiding there, it will affect the whole leg, so you will not be able to say, well, the pain is here, here, or there. But it's just like a long tendon, which is linked also to your lower back. So.
Yeah, I think it'll change the way I'm standing and walking. You know, and so like you say, if things in one place affects things in another place.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute.